Hey, another video. Welcome back, folks. I speed up the video just a little bit so it can go by a little bit faster, just so these initial stages of waiting for the game to start can go by faster. So, small pot here, but rolls on 4 on the first one. 51, okay, 54. Hits on 54, and it's a 83. All right, bust. Take that win. All right, so this is a roughly 2 trill. We'll call it 2 trill pot. 2 trill pot. Good luck. All right. First roll is a 9. Okay. Hits on a 9. 76, 85. That's a good place to be. Can we get an 86? 52. Oh, 85. GG. All right. So this is a 1 trill pot cash, which is rare, but we'll take that. Good luck. First roll, 44. Hits on a 44. 347. 71. Buzz, good fight. Alright, so this is about 900 trill. 900 bill. This shows 900 trill. If I can afford a 900 trill pot, that would be nice. Would be very nice. If I want to trill pot, don't I? 53. Okay. 84. Alright, I'll take that. Okay, so this is 986. Well, the nightmare is overvalued here. It's worth probably in the 300, so we're not technically overpaying, but anyways, we'll go in for about 1.5 trill pot. I think it's a 12. It's a 6. A 1. 12, 6, 1. Okay, and he still hits. 13. 12, 6, 1, 13. And he hits. 38. What? Wow. 55x2. I would have won all these games. 21. What is going on? Alright, look at that. Of course we lose. Alright, so we're going back in for this time. I don't know why I paid 1 trill for that, but alright, 1 trill. 2 trill pot. 84, okay. 36. 52, can you get it? 40. Of course not. We bust. That's 2 trill down. Alright. It's going back in for another 986. Putting in 7. Then I decided to add 1 more. 800 trill. And I kept adding. I don't know. I don't know why I did that. Okay. Because that pet is clearly worth like 300, so I'm overpaying by 200. 2, maybe 300 bill over here, but guess I gotta pay more attention. Alright, 84. Stays on a 84. 49. 98. Alright, there you go. We finally won something. Alright, so now we're going back in for a 1 trill pot. So he's doing 900 bill against the same thing, so I guess it's fair now. Alright, 100. Look at that. Can we get a 100? Can we get a 100? Of course we're not going to get a 100, but yeah, we're not going to get a 100. GG. Alright, so putting in a bunch of more stuff in there. I had all these items that I was waiting to sell, and I figured, you know what, I'll just go FP them. Or not FP them. Host them. Until I get rid of them, so. Ooh, another 100. Yeah, I'm going to be getting rid of a lot of items here. That's back-to-back 100s. Wow. 57. 130. Of course, we cannot get a back-to-back 100. All right, again, another 1 trill for 600 words of items. So whatever. Okay, good luck. Can we get our items back? Can we get our junk back? 73. Wow, that's a good place to be. Can we get a 75, 78, 90, 80, 57? Wow, another bust. This guy is on a roll. Okay, once again, bunch of other items that I had laying around in the bank that I've got from hosting for the past month. All right, 76. This guy does not get low numbers and he does not bust. Don't know what's going on. I don't know. If this game is rigged, it's definitely not on my side. All right, so there we go. We won and we're going back in for a rematch. Come on. Can we get a win? A 49. Come on, give me a 52. 52. 70. There you go. Finally. That's one bust. Alright, so now we're doing a 2 trill pot. We're increasing the bets a little bit here. But here we go. 2 trill pot. Alright, it's a 1. We're still down, so it's just our items. Oof, 97. Alright, 98. Can we get a 100? Can we get a 99? I'll take a 99. 99? Is that a 99? Do I see a 99? That looks like a 99. Of course it's not a 99. Alright, so we lose another one. Soria is on a roll. Alright, so about a 1.6, 1.7 trill pot. Soria versus me. Alright, 88. What is going on? This guy does not hit low numbers. 27, 36, 121. Of course. Wow. GG. Alright, I think we're gonna call it here.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.